Hello, we are Group 25B and we are talking about North Korea and Moranbong. Contemporary music promotes popular culture and reflects the artist's or the public's values. However, North Korea is an interesting case study as it intensely contrasts with the rest of the free world. North Korean propaganda music begins from post-Korean War period. They begin each day blasting out songs such as "Where Are You, Dear General?" through its speakers in Pyongyang every morning at 6 a.m., whereas South Korea's K-pop artists sing and dance of love. North Korea's songs have a purpose of sustaining the Kim family cult and legitimizing their leadership role. Common titles include Our Comrade, Kim Jong-un, and We Know Only You. North Korea's government still baffles the world with its opaque political system. However, its songs reveal many secrets as it openly expresses the thought process of the common people, which in turn says a lot about the power of the army and the direction of the country. Throughout the presentation, we will focus on the Moranbong Band, a band created by the government with an attempt to modernize state-sanctioned culture.
Moranbong Band is North Korea's all-female music band. It consists of around 20 members, and each member were specially chosen by the country's leader Kim Jong-un. Kim Jong-un has targeted the band to be more modernized in their performances, unlike the past music band in North Korea. In their first debut performance on July 6, 2012, Moranbong set a great impression both in their music and their performance. Their music is a mixture of pop, rock, and trot. The members also wore sateen dresses, mini skirts, and high heels. The ultimate purpose and service of Moranbong is performing propaganda songs that idolize their leader. Our beloved leader, Let's Study, Our Comrade Kim Jong-un are some of their most famous songs. Like these, titles and lyrics all refer to praising the leader. Let's watch the following video from the song Our Comrade Kim Jong-un. Be aware of the content of the lyrics. Kim Jong-un, aware of the influence of the popular music, uses Moranbong to act as an important mediator between the leader and its own citizens, thus strengthening its regime.
Moranbong has its main role of reinforcing the North Korean regime. Therefore, its ideological content mainly focuses on the way to maintain the system of autocracy. The band has been known to perform Western commercial music and seemed to be quite different from its counterparts in content at first. But as time have passed, the group went back to the same old content as their formers, with the only difference of using modern instruments. In short, the style of the band has its difference, but their content still remains the same. Their performance content could be broken down into two parts, praising their leader Kim Jong-un and demonizing North Korea's international enemies. Even though they perform Western music once in a while, the group mainly performs propaganda music. The target of demonization is mostly the US, which often appears in Moranbong's performances, such as in a scene where the North Korean long-range missiles fly over the Pacific, striking the US. Therefore, Moranbong, which started off to gain synchronism and public appeal, couldn't go far in their contents and remained as cultural guards of the North Korean autocracy.
In fact, Moranbong and Kim Jong-un are in a mutually beneficial relationship. Moranbong builds the idea of praising Kim and performs for him, indirectly provoking the mass adulation for their leader. At this point, Moranbong attracts North Koreans to do the same by using members' popularity and their charming performance. Then, of course, Kim is highly uplifted and he would also view Moranbong as loyal ones to himself, the supreme leader. Moranbong is known as the ones that became the so-called a new generation of North Korean propaganda agents. The meaning of propaganda is ideas or statements that are often false or exaggerated and that are spread in order to help a cause, a political leader, or government, etc. Moranbong is an evident example of North Korean propaganda, especially the Kim regime. While in the past, the pictures of Kim in posters and children choirs singing out rigid propaganda songs were more common in propaganda movement of North Korea, nowadays attractive and this new style of songs that incorporated even Western styles, such as Moranbong, is rising since the generation is changing.
Thank you!